How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good, thank you. Thanks for meeting with me today. Here is my letters of reference and my certificates, my resume as well.
Think of one of your main strengths. How did you develop it? Looking at the job description, how do you plan to use it if hired?
Well, I take a lot of pride in my work. I am a tenacious and dedicated student, and I also feel very confident in positions of leadership. As you can see, I am a member of Phi Theta Kappa, which illustrates my focus and abilities as a student. I am also a loyal and diligent employee. I, for example, worked at the same bakery for 5 years. It was really rough hours from midnight to 10 a.m. most days, 5 days a week. And it was really hard work. I cumulatively lifted thousands of pounds every day, but I really loved it because I had to invest a great deal of myself and my experience and my critical thinking into the work in order to be successful. So I enjoy a day's work that has with greater enthusiasm and satisfaction when it challenges me or presents a puzzle to be solved. That is what interests me greatly in the psychological research because it is comprised of puzzles that need to be solved. By taking great pride in my work here, you can be assured that I would follow protocol and attain consistent and reliable results, as well as going above and beyond to satisfy my own need for excellence of work and not just fulfilling what is required.
Why do you want this job? And why should this company want you?
Well, my goal is to become a psychological researcher, and I could do my residency as a clinician, but I know that my skill and intuition could be beneficial to the field of psychology if I direct it and focus it at research. I am a critical thinker with a relational mindset that helps me to make connections where other people don't see them. I value challenges as to me they really represent a failure to be solved using typical methods. This is where I excel because I can follow protocol and use a formula to solve an issue, and I can take direction from others because they have a lot to teach me. I can't possibly expand my knowledge unless I'm willing to learn from others. And I take great pride in my work and doing it thoroughly and well. But the greatest joy that I find in any project is when I'm exploring new frontiers and searching for increased efficiency, precision, and understanding. I don't want to reinvent the wheel because I know the wheel works, but I do want to find what else we could use the wheel for. And I want to determine what other tools we can use along with the wheel to make it more efficient. I believe that I possess the innate skills and the learned knowledge that qualify me for this position, and with your program, I'm confident that I could significantly contribute to the scientific progress that your school is famous for.
Okay. What is an area or skill in which you need more training to grow in your field? How would training help you? How do you plan to gain the training that you need?
I have a lot of technical knowledge through the schooling and innate abilities that are required to qualify me to initiate in this program, but I lack the real-world experience that's crucial to connect those dots. Theoretical knowledge is one thing, but the ability to apply it effectively and appropriately is not something that I can learn from a book. It's something that takes years of observation and experience to become a professional. In an establishment with progressive cutting-edge reputation such as Yale Psychological Research, I would have the great opportunity to learn from and with some of the best in our field. I'm fascinated by neuroimaging techniques that we have available to us, and I believe very strongly that with drive and critical thinking, creativity, and this team, we can help crack the code to specific points in the physiological mind that an individual may turn from mentally well to mentally ill. And that will leave us on the precipice to discovering groundbreaking biological or psychological treatments.
Thank you very much for your time. I'll be giving you a call back in the next few days.
Thank you very much. Have a wonderful day.